It is what it is.
We're all sick from disinformation. We all live for twisted sensations. Kids are safe but too well behaved to feel. Never heal with the fakes. Go make something real.
If what you've always believed in was not considered treason, business will be booming, writing news with no meaning. Take it or leave it, the way you see it is the end result. Angels and demons.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. Hope everyone's having a great day. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're coming back, welcome back. So today's video, I wanted to start this video by giving out a little good news. While now there's still much unrest going on across the nation, you are starting to see stories trickle through of Good Samaritans, people that are going out and helping clean up their city, their town, as soon as these riots are done, just going out there doing good things in midst of all this violence, all these riots out there. And a lot of them could be just protesters who are just like, hey man, you guys are taking advantage of this whole situation because, you know, not all the protesters are participating in a lot of these riots. A lot of protesters condemn this. You can see this by evidence when in Minneapolis, when the masked guy with the umbrella was breaking windows, people actually went up to him and said, hey dude, you need to stop. So people aren't all perpetrating all of this, which is good news. But anyway, the people that are doing out there and cleaning, they're real heroes here. And that got me thinking, these auditors, these frauditors like to consider themselves heroes. So I thought, let's give them their wish. Let's go ahead and compare some of them to some superheroes. So join me as I name off a few auditors and their superhero counterpart. Okay, so the first auditor that we're going to look at and examine today is Patrick Roth here, better known to the YouTube community as News Now Patrick. Now Patrick, or aka Patty Cakes, as a lot of people like to call him, Patty Cakes, he's a pretty young guy. But he's pretty despised among people who are against frauditors for a lot of his PayPal schemes. He's been known to do fake videos, all kinds of stuff. So I thought a little bit. This one actually didn't take me too long to figure out who his superhero counterpart was, because he is so despised. So Patrick Roth is just like Jason Todd. Jason Todd was one of the Robins. He wasn't Robin for very long. He was eventually killed off in storyline, and he has a definite distinction of being one of only, if not the only member, that was the only character that was voted to be killed off in the storyline. They end up having the Joker kill him with a pipe, and he was just universally despised. Kind of like Patrick is pretty despised amongst the auditing community. So I thought that's a pretty good distinction why he should be Jason Todd. Now this guy, if you're familiar with the channel, this is another auditor that you are very familiar with, Josh Abrams. Now Josh reminded me of quite a few heroes that I could go. I chose two that I'm going to show you right here. Let's go ahead and get started with the first one he reminds me of. Aquaman. Not Jason Momoa's Aquaman. Not the new Aquaman that everyone's like, oh my god, Aquaman is a bad mofo and all this stuff. No. I'm talking about OG Aquaman. I'm talking about Aquaman that when you were a kid, if you guys ever played superheroes, this is the guy you didn't want to be. If any of you are familiar with Muppet Babies, he is the Skeeter of the Muppet Babies. Nobody wanted to be Aquaman. Just like Aquaman. When he's out of his element, out of the water, OG Aquaman, pretty useless. There's a good comic strip shows him in the water. Some chick is being mugged, and it shows him in the water. Hey, you stop that! I'm gonna get Joe the cuffs on you. Blah 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 blah. And he really couldn't do that. He was pretty useless, just like our good buddy Mr. Josh Abrams. When you get him out of his element of misinforming the public, misinforming his viewers, he is quite useless and annoying. He's going to sit there and keep doing it from his little pulpit, his YouTube pulpit, spreading misinformation, lies. And another one that he reminded me of, another one he reminds me of is Hawkeye. Why Hawkeye, you ask? Because he's got a mouth on him, and Hawkeye is probably one of the most useless of the Avengers. Josh is probably one of the most useless auditors out there, due to all the misinformation he tells, all the bull crap that he causes. Useless, just like Hawkeye. So that's why I'm comparing him to Hawkeye and Aquaman. So there you go. So the next auditor we're going to take a look at is Auditing USA Glenn. Now Glenn was a little harder because the person I ended up, the hero that I ended up using, he might take it as a compliment, but it's not, and you'll see. I picked the Hulk, not because he is big and bad and can do all kinds of, because he's big and bad. It's because he lets his rage, his anger get ahead of him, and he doesn't think. He's like just this big monster, this big thing that just will not stop. He's just destruction wherever he goes. Doesn't care at what cost. He gets the job done. That's why I choose the Hulk. It's not a compliment, Glenn. This is saying you're big and dumb like the Hulk. You don't think. So take that. And finally, we have Auditing America and Demand the Truth. Fake Mike, Real News, and Mr. America. Now to some, he already has a superhero name. Will's dubbed him Mr. America. And I thought to myself, well, let's see. There's Captain America, which I'm sure he likens himself to. And Captain America had his sidekick Bucky, correct? Okay. I thought, okay, let's examine that for a second. So I thought, okay, and someone as Captain America. He's not brave like Captain America, and he can't hold his own like Captain America, so that's not gonna work. But let's examine Will as Bucky. Will as Bucky. Would that work out? No, that wouldn't work out either, because again, Bucky can hold his own, and Bucky's not all talk. Bucky's all about action. So that didn't work. So I thought, okay, well, let me try and do them one at a time. One person, one at a time. And I attempted that. And I'm like, no. But then I came across this picture and I thought, this works perfectly. Here it is, guys. Auditing America, Demand the Truth. Their superheroes will just like these two right here. The Wonder Twins. Wonder Twin powers activate. That's right. Because on their own, each one is not very formidable. Not really doing a whole lot. But together, that's when the magic happens. Just like with Auditing America and Will. By themselves, they are pretty inept. Pretty not a whole lot happens, and they're very ineffective on their own. But together, that's where their money is. Which is why right now you're seeing Will in Florida going around with Auditing America, because he was trying to do it on his own, and It just wasn't happening. He was too scared to go to any other place but a post office. But now Will's there, his courage is back. So now they're going into mental health institutions. They're going into all these places that Will gives him the courage to do. Just like the Wonder Twins, when their powers unite, they are a force to be reckoned with. Let me know what you guys think. Did I get any of those right? Did I miss some? Is there a superhero or out there that would fit either one of these better than I just did right there? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Also, I wanted to leave one open for you guys to come up with. So here you guys go. I want you guys to come up with who is Furry Potato more like as a superhero. Who would you put as his Zoe Perez's superhero counterpart? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And if you can think of any other people some of these authors have already named, remind you of, go ahead and put those in the comment section as well. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. I just wanted to bring a little bit of humor today because of all the somber crap that's been going on across our nation, with all the rioting going on, all the looting. Just a little bit of humor into your day. I hope I was at least able to bring a smile to your face. At least get you thinking about something other than, you know, what's going on out there in the world today. So I hope everyone has a great day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.
I can't believe you two took that raving lunatic seriously. What do you think this is?